In this video, I'll show you how to design a realistic car wheel from scratch while learning the fundamentals of professional surface modeling techniques used in the automotive industries. So, what exactly is a surface modeling? So basically, surface modeling is a design technique used to create smooth, freeform, and highly detailed shapes that are difficult to achieve using traditional solid modelings. It is used to design aesthetically pleasing and aerodynamic products. Because of this flexibility, surface modeling is widely used in industries such as automotive, aerospace, and consumer product designs, where both appearance and performance are equally important. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive to Fusion 360 and start product design. Before we create our model, let's ensure that unit system is in millimeters or not. And here you can see it is in centimeter gram. Now we will change this unit into millimeter by clicking on change active unit button. A dialog box is appeared, you can see, and we will click on millimeter gram unit and click on OK button. You can see centimeter unit is changed into millimeters. Further, we will click on create form tool and the form environment get invoked. Now, for creating the first feature of the model, we will activate the cylinder tool. As you can see, a dialog box has appeared. We will select the right plane and create a circle from its center like this. We will specify the diameter of the cylinder, that is 750 mm. Height of the cylinder is 350 mm. Diameter faces is 5. Height faces will be 4. And from symmetric drop down, we will select the circular option and symmetric faces should be 1. And finally, we will click on OK button and here you can see our cylinder is created. Now we will add the new faces to the feature. For doing that, select the open edges of the model by pressing Ctrl key like this. Now click on the Edit Form tool and Edit Form dialog box will appear. From the View cube, select the right face like this, press Alt key and then drag the corner scale manipulator handle like this. Release the Alt key and the left mouse button. Next, enter 0.9 as the scale value. You can see a set of new faces is added in the model. Don't click anywhere and ensure that edges are selected. Again press Alt key and then drag the same corner scale manipulator handle in the downward direction. Release the Alt key and the left mouse button and enter 0.7 as the scale value in the scale plane. You can see another continuous set of faces are added. Now you can click anywhere in the graphics area, change the view to isometric. Now double click on this edge and all the edges get selected. Press Alt key and then drag the translational handle towards inside like this. For adding a new faces, now release the Alt key and enter -30 as the translation distance. You can see a set of new faces gets added. Press Alt key and drag the same translational handle again in the same direction. Now release the Alt key and enter -100 in the distance field. Now you can click anywhere in the graphics area to exit the current selection set. You can see another set of new faces is added. Now rotate the model like this and again select the edges. By double clicking on it, press Alt key and again drag the translational handle towards inside direction. Enter 30 as a distance. Again drag the handle in inside direction and this time enter 100. You can see new faces are added to another side of the wheel. Let me show you from other orientations. Make the orientation in isometric. Now close the dialog box by clicking on OK button. Now we are going to merge both the newly added faces. So for doing that, activate the Merge Edge option from the Modify drop-down. A Merge Edge dialog box will appear. In the Edge Group 1, select this edge, and in the Edge Group 2, select this edge. Make sure Keep Crease checkbox is unselected and click on the OK button, and you can see both the edges are merged. Now we are going to copy and paste the faces of the model. For doing that, select the inner face of the model like this, press Shift key and then double click on the adjacent face of the model like this. The whole inner loop will be selected. Now press the Ctrl plus C key to copy the selected loops. After copying the faces, we will press the Ctrl plus V key to paste the faces like this. You can see Move Copy dialog box is appeared. We will click on OK button. Now select the inner face of the model. Again activate the Edit Form tool. And from the View Cube, select the right face. Press Alt key and then drag the corner scale manipulator handle in the downward direction. Release the Alt key and enter 0.2 as the scale value in the scale plane. Now change the orientation to isometric. You can see a new face is added to the model. Further, select the Alt plus F button in the selection filter field from the Edit Form dialog box like this. Select the edge. Again change the orientation to right face from the View Cube. Press Alt key and drag the square translational handle in the upward direction like this. Now release the Alt key and left mouse button. You can see a set of new faces are added. Again press Alt key and drag the square translational handle in the upward direction like this. Second new face is added. Select this edge and then drag the corner scale manipulator handle in the outward direction and enter 2 as the scale value in the scale plane. Select the Alt plus V or Local per Entity button in the coordinate space area and select this edge. Drag the translational handle in the outward direction so that the edges of all the faces get inside in the outer area of the wheel. Change the orientation to isometric. Now click on the world space or Alt plus Z button in the coordinate space area and select this face. Press Alt key and drag the translational handle in inside direction like this. Release the Alt key and give the value of -25 mm. And now click on the OK button to close the dialog box. You can see a new structure is created in the model. Further, we will apply the thickness to the model. For doing that, select the Thicken tool from the Modify drop-down. A dialog box will appear. In the T-spline body, select this inner space of the wheel and give it the thickness of -50 mm. In the Thicken type drop-down, select Soft option and from in the Direction drop-down, select Normal option. You can see it will appear like this. And now click on OK button. You can see thickness is applied to the model. Now let's change the view to isometric. Finally, click on the Finish Form tool to close the form environment. You can see we have came inside the part design environment. Here The inner part of the wheel and outer part of the wheel both are the separate bodies. So we will combine them and make it a single body. For doing that, activate the combine tool. A dialog box will appear. In the target body, select the outer face of the model. Now we will select the inside face of the model in the tool body like this. Make sure join button is selected in the operation field. Keep tool checkbox will be unselected and finally click on OK button. You can see our wheel is finally created. That's how and that simple a creation of wheel is with the help of surface modeling tools. Thank you for watching the video, and you can also explore our Fusion 360 Mastery Pack courses.